Let's uncover the truth about ancient sacrifices. Many ancient civilizations, including the famous Aztecs and Incas, practiced human sacrifice as a vital part of their religious rituals. These societies believed that offering a human life would please their gods and ensure bountiful harvests, victories in battle, or protection from disasters. For the Aztecs, this act was seen as a way to repay the gods for the sun's life-giving energy, while the Incas associated sacrifice with maintaining harmony in their vast empire. Interestingly, these ceremonies often included elaborate rituals with priestly figures leading the way, chanting and offering prayers before the act itself. While modern perspectives may view such practices as horrific, it's essential to understand them in their historical context. Sacrifices were a manifestation of faith, an attempt to connect with divine powers and secure favor in a world filled with uncertainties. How do you think these rituals shaped their cultures? Let's uncover the truth about beaver secretions. You might be surprised to learn that some foods and high-end cosmetics have used a substance called castoreum, derived from beaver anal secretions. This fascinating ingredient has been a flavoring agent, especially as a vanilla substitute, for centuries. Castoreum is extracted from the castor sacs of beavers, which are located near their tails, and has a unique scent that can mimic vanilla and raspberry. While this might sound strange, it's important to note that castoreum is not commonly used in modern products due to ethical and health considerations. Nowadays, artificial flavorings and other plant-based alternatives have largely replaced it in the food industry. However, the use of castoreum in luxury perfumes and cosmetics continues in some high-end markets, sparking curiosity and debate. Can you imagine a world where beaver secretions are part of what you eat or wear? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Japan's population is shrinking. This island nation is grappling with a major demographic challenge as its birth rates continue to plummet. Currently, Japan holds one of the oldest populations in the world, with a staggering proportion of citizens aged 65 and older. Experts predict that if this trend continues, Japan could see its population cut by nearly half by the end of this century. A combination of factors contributes to this alarming trend. Many young people are choosing to marry later, if at all, and some are opting for smaller families. Additionally, Japan's strict immigration policies have not helped, limiting the influx of young workers to balance the aging population. This shrinking workforce poses serious concerns for the economy and social systems, leading many to wonder how Japan will cope with a future where there are more retirees than workers. What solutions can bring hope to this pressing issue? This might surprise you. Diamonds can be nested. Scientists recently discovered an astonishing gem known as the Matryoshka diamond, found in a Siberian mine. This rare diamond has a unique internal structure that's reminiscent of Russian nesting dolls, where one diamond sits inside another. What makes this find even more fascinating is that the inner diamond is able to move freely within the outer layer. This unusual characteristic provides important clues about the formation of diamonds deep within the earth. Typically, diamonds are formed under extreme heat and pressure, which makes this discovery all the more intriguing. The Matryoshka diamond illustrates not just the diversity of natural structures, but also opens up new avenues for research in geology and material science. Could this discovery lead to advancements in how we understand diamond formation and stability underground? Believe it or not, we recorded sound in 1860. This remarkable achievement came from Edward Leon Scott de Martinville, who invented the phonograph, the first device capable of recording sound. Imagine a world where sound could be captured and played back. This was revolutionary. The historic recording made by Scott de Martinville holds a voice that resonates from over 160 years ago, showcasing a monumental leap in audio technology. Although his invention predated Thomas Edison's phonograph by nearly 2 decades, it paved the way for everything we enjoy today, from music to podcasts. While many of us might have heard of Edison's work, Scott's contribution laid the groundwork for how we experience sound. Just think about how different our lives would be without recorded music or voices. In many ways, this first sound marks the beginning of our audio revolution. Isn't it fascinating how this tiny invention changed the world? Hard to believe, but Pringles designer lives on. Frederick Bauer was the creative genius behind the iconic Pringles can, a packaging innovation that changed how we enjoy potato chips forever. Before his design, chips often crumbled in bags, but his cylindrical can kept them intact and fresh. This clever approach not only made snacking easier, but also transformed the market, leading to the widespread popularity of Pringles. After Bauer passed away, he left behind a unique legacy. His family honored his love for his creation by placing his ashes in a Pringles can. This touching tribute highlights how much the design meant to him and the lasting impact it has had on snacking culture. Today, every time someone pops open a can of Pringles, they unknowingly celebrate Bauer's creativity and passion. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can leave such a lasting mark on our everyday lives? Did you know Aaron Carpenter got verified on Instagram? On April 29, 2015, this popular social media star received that coveted blue checkmark, confirming his status as a notable figure. Verification is a significant milestone for influencers and celebrities, as it helps them stand out in the crowded Instagram landscape. Aaron, known for his engaging content and charisma, quickly rose to fame through his posts and connection with fans. His verification not only marked a personal achievement, but also opened doors for collaboration with brands and other creators. Now, fans everywhere recognize the blue badge as a symbol of authenticity and influence. With millions of followers, Aaron Carpenter continues to inspire young creators, reminding them that social media can be a powerful platform for recognition and growth. So what do you think about the impact of verification on influencers today? Most people don't know this, but Telstar changed TV forever. On July 10, 1962, the Telstar satellite took a giant leap for communications by successfully sending the very first live TV images across the Atlantic Ocean. Before this technological marvel, sharing news and events internationally was a slow process, often taking days. Imagine waiting for crucial information or live events to reach you. It was frustrating. With Telstar up in space, news could travel in mere seconds, making the world feel smaller and more connected. This was more than just a technical achievement. It marked a turning point in how we consume media and communicated across great distances. Suddenly, people in the United States could watch events happening in Europe live and vice versa. The success of Telstar opened the door for future satellites, leading to the instant news we experience today. So next time you flip on the TV, remember how far we've come since that historic broadcast. Believe it or not, phantom limbs are a fascinating mystery. Many people who have lost a limb report experiencing sensations as if that limb were still there. This odd yet common occurrence, known as phantom limb sensation, can include anything from itching to pain where the limb used to be. How does this happen? It all comes down to the brain's incredible wiring and our perception. When a limb is amputated, the areas of the brain that once communicated with that limb don't just turn off. Instead, they can become confused and continue sending signals. This can lead to sensations that seem very real, even though the limb is gone. Researchers study phantom limb sensations to better understand how the brain interprets signals and how we perceive our bodies. These insights could improve treatment for pain and help many people adapt after losing a limb. Isn't the brain's power surprising? Hard to believe, but pretzels date back 1,000 years. These delightful snacks have a rich history that takes us back to medieval Europe. The story goes that an inventive monk, trying to make good use of leftover bread dough, shaped it into the unique, twisted form we recognize today. This twist isn't just for fun. It symbolizes folded arms in prayer, reflecting a spiritual connection to the creation. Fast forward a few centuries, and pretzels have weaved themselves into various cultures, becoming a favorite treat at fairs, festivals, and even sports events. In Germany, they're often enjoyed with mustard, while in the United States, soft pretzels are a common sight at street vendors. So the next time you munch on a pretzel, remember, you're savoring a piece of history that has been enjoyed for generations. Isn't it fascinating how food can tell such rich stories? Here's a wild fact about transformable caravans. Imagine a caravan that can unfold in just seconds to increase its living space by a whopping 70%. This innovative design includes all the essentials for comfort on the go: a kitchen for whipping up meals, a cozy terrace for enjoying the outdoors, and even a bedroom for a good night's sleep. Perfect for long trips, these caravans are reshaping how we think about travel. With their compact size, they easily transform into a mobile home, making them ideal for families and adventure seekers alike. They fit the needs of modern lifestyles by combining convenience and style without sacrificing comfort. Whether you're exploring national parks or having a weekend getaway at the beach, these transformable caravans allow you to pack everything you need and enjoy hassle-free living. As more people seek outdoor adventures, this clever design is sure to attract those looking for a new way to experience the freedom of the open road. Have you ever thought about living in a mobile home like this? Hard to believe, but women thrive in Qatar. In the heart of the Middle East, Qatari women enjoy some privileges that set them apart from their counterparts in several other Arab nations. They have remarkable access to free education, which empowers them to pursue diverse careers and even start their own businesses. This educational advantage has allowed women to climb the ranks in government, where they take on leadership roles that shape the country's future and influence policy decisions. However, the journey toward complete independence isn't without its challenges. Cultural expectations still hold significant sway, requiring many Qatari women to seek permission from male relatives for certain activities. This blend of modernity and tradition creates a landscape where progress coexists with lingering limitations. Interestingly, Qatari women are also known for their extravagant tastes, often indulging in high-end luxury items, which represents their desire for self-expression and social status. Thus, while strides are made in education and employment, the quest for total autonomy remains a complex path woven into the rich tapestry of Qatari society. Ever thought about why women can't cut their hair? In Michigan, there's an old law that requires women to get permission from their husbands before cutting their hair. This outdated regulation reflects a time when society viewed women as needing male oversight in personal choices. Although rarely enforced today, it raises eyebrows and prompts questions about gender equality. Laws like this one remind us of the historical struggles women faced in achieving autonomy over their own bodies and decisions. While many may find it hard to believe that such a law still exists, it serves as a reminder of ongoing issues surrounding women's rights and independence. Fortunately, social attitudes have evolved, and women today can freely express themselves without needing permission for haircuts or any personal grooming. Isn't it fascinating how laws can linger long after their relevance has faded? Hard to believe, but dogs ride a school bus. In Oregon, a unique doggy daycare is shaking up how our furry friends get their daily adventure. Imagine a brightly painted school bus, but instead of kids, it's filled with wagging tails and happy barks. This clever idea ensures that pups can travel safely and in style to their daycare, allowing owners peace of mind while they work. Upon picking up the dogs, the bus makes stops at various homes, where it enthusiastically welcomes each canine passenger aboard. With the bus featuring specially designed seats and safety measures, these dogs enjoy a comfortable ride, free from any worries. This innovative facility not only prioritizes the pet's safety, but also transforms the daily routine into a fun and social experience. Who wouldn't want to travel to daycare with a bunch of furry pals? Isn't it amazing how creative solutions can make pet care even more enjoyable? Prepare to be amazed by Lake Natron's mummification magic. This incredible lake in Tanzania has astonishing properties that allow it to naturally mummify animals. With a pH level soaring close to 10.5, its waters are extremely alkaline, making them hostile to most wildlife. When an unsuspecting creature falls into Lake Natron, it can face severe consequences. The lake's high temperatures and chemical makeup quickly cause calcification, preserving the animal in a dried and lifelike state. Many of these preserved creatures remain eerily intact, giving them an almost ghostly appearance. It's fascinating yet tragic, as this unique condition serves as a warning to those that venture into the lake unprepared. Animals adapted to extreme environments can thrive, but for most, the lake is a deadly trap. Photographers and adventurers often visit Lake Natron to witness this natural phenomenon, where the remains of birds and fish appear as uncanny sculptures on the shore. Can you imagine the eerie beauty of such a sight? Have you ever wondered about YouTube's surprising origin? In 2005, YouTube launched with a unique twist. It was originally designed as a video-based dating site. Founders Jawad Karim, Steve Chen, and Chad Hurley aimed to connect people through video introductions, even offering women $20 to upload personal videos. However, this dating concept didn't quite take off as planned. As they quickly realized, the platform's potential stretched far beyond romance. Instead of focusing solely on dating, they decided to open the doors to all types of video content. This pivot marked a significant turning point, allowing users to upload everything from music videos to tutorials and vlogs. The change proved to be a winning strategy, as YouTube transformed into the world's leading video sharing platform, attracting billions of viewers and creators. Today, it plays a vital role in entertainment, education, and culture across the globe. Have you ever wondered why French was so uncommon? During the French Revolution, a fascinating linguistic landscape existed in France. Interestingly, most people did not speak French. Instead, they communicated in regional languages such as Occitan, Breton, and Basque. This reflects not just a variety of dialects, but also a rich cultural tapestry. Each region had its own distinct identity, shaped by history and local traditions. For instance, Occitan was widely spoken in the South, while Breton thrived in Brittany. These languages carried the heritage and customs of the people, allowing them to express their unique perspectives. As the revolutionary fervor spread, the push for a unified national language gained momentum, eventually leading to the prominence of French. However, the coexistence of these regional languages during such a pivotal time illustrates how diverse and complex the identity of France really was. Isn't it fascinating how language shapes culture and history? Why exactly does discover the magic of glowing fungi in nature? Have you ever wandered through a dark forest and wished for a little light? You might be surprised to know that certain fungi can grant that wish. This extraordinary ability, known as bioluminescence, allows species like Mycena chlorophyll to emit a soft, enchanting glow that lights up their surroundings. This effect is due to a fascinating chemical reaction involving a protein called luciferin, which interacts with oxygen to produce a vivid greenish illumination. Far from being just a spectacle, this glow serves a crucial ecological purpose. It attracts insects, which play a vital role in the spreading of spores, ensuring the fungi's reproductive success. Picture yourself on a night hike. Each step reveals clusters of these luminous fungi, transforming your journey into a magical experience filled with wonder. Nature's own neon signs not only captivate our imaginations, but also illustrate the intricate interconnections within ecosystems. So the next time you find yourself in a dimly lit forest, look closely. You may just find these captivating bioluminescent gems lighting your way. Prepare to be amazed by the origin of type AB personality. This fascinating concept, which many people associate with personality traits, actually has roots in the cigarette industry from the 1950s. Back then, tobacco companies aimed to shift the conversation around health risks away from smoking. They suggested that high-stress personalities, categorized under type AB, were more prone to diseases like coronary heart disease and cancer. By doing so, they diverted public attention from the real dangers of tobacco use, including its direct link to these severe health issues. This strategy was an effort to protect their profits at the expense of public health awareness. Today, understanding this history reminds us to question how health information is shared and who benefits from it. So next time you hear about personality types, think about the surprising truth behind their origins. Let's uncover the truth about laughter's power. Laughter isn't just a response to humor, it's a powerhouse for your health. When you laugh, your body releases endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that can help ease pain and boost your mood. This means that a good laugh can not only lighten your day, but also improve your well-being. But that's not all. Laughter plays a role in lowering cortisol, your body's stress hormone, which helps reduce anxiety and tension. Plus, the act of laughing even temporarily enhances blood flow and strengthens your immune response, making you more resilient. Believe it or not, just thinking about something funny can kickstart laughter in your brain. This excitement triggers the same happy brain areas, proving that anticipation can be just as rewarding as the real deal. So the next time you're feeling blue, remember that laughter might just be your best medicine. Meet the dog who mapped South Korea's streets. This unexpected furball became a social media sensation after it followed a mapping service operator during a routine mapping mission in the bustling city. While the operator captured images of the streets for digital maps, this friendly canine happily trotted alongside, appearing in countless photos. The dog, which many locals affectionately named Doji, added an element of fun to the usually technical process of mapping. It wasn't just about transforming the landscape. Dogi's antics brought joy and surprise to residents who spotted its adorable face tucked into various street scenes. As the operator continued their journey, Dogi seemed to relish the adventure, bringing smiles to everyone who encountered them. The adorable companionship sparked discussions online about community spirit, the joy of unexpected friendships, and the love that pets can bring into our lives. This delightful story reminds us that even during technical tasks, there's always room for a little joy and spontaneity. Could this charming dog become the new mascot of urban mapping? Guess what really drives the London Hunt breed? This unique dog from Norway stands out with a remarkable trait. It has 6 toes on its front paws. This genetic rarity is not just a quirky detail. It plays a role in their agility and speed, making them excellent hunters. The London Hunt was historically bred for hunting small game in challenging terrains, where their extra toes provided better traction and grip. Unlike most dogs, which have 5 toes, this breed's 6 toes help them navigate slippery surfaces with ease. Their keen instincts and strong sense of smell make them effective companions for hunters in the field. Although they are not as common as other breeds, the London Hunt's distinct appearance and hunting prowess have earned them a loyal following. So whether you're chasing trails or just enjoying the outdoors, these dogs truly showcase nature's wonders. Ever thought about why Sultan Kosen is so tall? Standing at an incredible 8 feet 3 inches, Sultan Kosen, born in 1982 in Turkey, holds the title of the tallest man alive. His towering height comes from a rare condition called gigantism, which is caused by an excess of growth hormone. This condition has given him not only remarkable physical stature, but also made him a celebrity around the world. From attending events to breaking records, Sultan has inspired many with his story. Despite the challenges of being so tall, including health issues and finding clothes that fit, he maintains a positive outlook. Sultan's height has brought him unique opportunities, like meeting famous personalities and participating in international projects aimed at raising awareness about growth disorders. His journey encourages us to embrace our differences, reminding us that everyone has their own unique qualities that make them special. Here's a wild fact about Merdeka's futuristic design. This 18th building in Malaysia is currently under construction and aims to capture the imagination of all who see it. Its unique design resembles a gigantic opening, making it look like something straight out of a science fiction novel. In fact, many people have compared its appearance to the famous Broins Wachinsi, which adds to its allure. Merdeka is not just another skyscraper. It symbolizes Malaysia's rapid development and aspirations for the future. As architects push the boundaries of design, structures like Merdeka challenge our perceptions of what buildings can look like and represent. The building is set to evoke a futuristic or even a post-era cosmic era, blending art and architecture in astonishing ways. Once completed, Merdeka will stand as a testament to innovation and creativity, drawing both locals and tourists alike to marvel at its stunning aesthetic. Could this building redefine the skyline and inspire more futuristic designs in Malaysia and beyond? What went wrong in 18th century government actions? The 18th century was a time of great change and significant upheaval, yet many government actions are critiqued for their serious mistakes. Historians suggest that these missteps had profound, long-lasting effects on society, shaping public perceptions of governance for centuries. For instance, the failure to address the growing concerns of the public led to a disconnect between citizens and their leaders. Events like the American Revolution showcased how ignored grievances could spark widespread unrest, influencing how future governments approach communication and transparency with their citizens. These critiques serve as a reminder that a government's decisions can deeply impact social structures, relationships, and the trust of the people it serves. As we reflect on these past governments, we can ask ourselves, what lessons can we learn to improve today's political landscape? Here's something incredible about goats in politics. In 1949, farmers in Nebraska took a humorous turn in their local elections by trying to elect a goat as mayor. This quirky campaign was all in good fun, but it showed just how lighthearted democracy could be. The farmers had grown tired of the same old political faces and decided that a goat named Mr. Jinx could shake things up. Surprisingly, he received hundreds of write-in votes, demonstrating that voters sometimes crave a little humor amid serious candidates. While Mr. Jinx ultimately didn't secure enough support to win, the event created a delightful chatter among the townsfolk and beyond. It reminded everyone that politics doesn't always have to be dreary and intense. It can also embrace the whimsical side of human nature. This fun story highlights how even the most unconventional candidates can capture our attention and spark conversations about what really matters in our communities. Like laughter and community spirit. What other unusual candidates could we see in future elections? Is it really true that YouTube's first video was filmed here? The San Diego Safari Park is not just a zoo. It's an incredible experience that transports you to the heart of African habitats. Visitors can roam around and get up close with fascinating animals like antelopes, majestic giraffes, playful zebras, and powerful lions. This immersive setting enhances wildlife observation, making it feel like you're on an African safari without leaving California. As you marvel at these amazing creatures, remember that this park also holds a unique spot in internet history. The first ever video uploaded to YouTube is titled Me at the Zoo, and it was filmed right here at the park. It showcases a brief moment with elephants, contributing to the video sharing platform's significant impact on how we share and consume content today. Visiting the park offers a blend of adventure and a peek into digital history. How cool is that? Ever heard of Lake Chad's amazing transformation? Just a few decades ago, Lake Chad was a sprawling inland sea that covered a vast area, vital for both wildlife and local communities. However, things have changed dramatically since the 1960s, when the lake shrank to about just 5% of its former size. This drastic reduction is largely due to climate change and human activity, including increased water usage for irrigation and other needs. Despite this alarming decline, Lake Chad remains an important ecological treasure. It provides a haven for various wildlife, including birds and fish, supporting both biodiversity and the livelihoods of many people living in the surrounding regions. Its importance has not gone unnoticed. The lake has earned recognition as a Ramsar site, highlighting its critical role in the global ecosystem. This fascinating case of Lake Chad reminds us about the delicate balance of our natural world and the consequences of human impact on it. It's a powerful example of why we need to pay attention to environmental issues and work towards sustainable solutions. What if I told you aliens once sparked paranoia? Back in the 1950s, during the height of UFO sightings and the excitement surrounding space exploration, there was a bizarre law in place that allowed governments to isolate individuals who had been in contact with extraterrestrial aliens. This law stemmed from widespread fears that alien encounters could pose a threat to national security and public safety. People were captivated by the idea of little green men, and the thought of actual aliens visiting Earth led to a whirlwind of conspiracy theories and media frenzy. Governments felt the need to prepare for any strange occurrences, resulting in this unusual measure. For many, the belief in alien life wasn't just science fiction. It was a real possibility, and the paranoia it created influenced policies and public perception for years. Imagine living in a time when your neighbor could be quarantined for meeting an alien. How wild is that? Prepare to be amazed by your brain's energy use. Did you know that your brain uses as much energy as a small 10-watt light bulb, even when you're just sitting still? This astonishing fact highlights how active your brain is, constantly managing everything from thoughts and memories to body functions. Despite accounting for only about 2% of your total body weight, the brain consumes roughly 20% of your energy resources. That's because it never truly sleeps. Neurons are always firing, sending messages and processing information. So whether you're daydreaming or deep in thought, your brain is like a light bulb burning brightly, ensuring your body runs smoothly. This energy requirement emphasizes the importance of proper nutrition and hydration for optimal brain function. Wonder how your diet could affect your brain's power. It's fascinating to think about how the food you eat fuels this incredible organ. Why bronze medalists celebrate more than gold winners? Researchers found that bronze medalists often experience feelings of relief and gratitude, especially when comparing their results to those of competitors who win no medals. Unlike gold and silver winners who might feel the pressure to achieve even higher results, bronze medalists are usually content with their success. They cherish the recognition they receive on the podium and appreciate the hard work that got them there. This sense of satisfaction stems from a unique perspective. Bronze winners focus on their achievement rather than what they could have achieved. Instead of longing for more, they enjoy their moment in the spotlight, celebrating their success as a significant accomplishment. This positive mindset could teach all of us a lesson about finding joy in our own achievements. No matter how big or small, after all, isn't the journey just as important as the destination? Most people don't know this, but HPPD exists. Hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, HPPD, is a rare condition that can catch people off guard after they've used hallucinogenic drugs. Imagine experiencing visual distortions and flashbacks of bright colors or patterns long after the effects of the drug have faded away. It's like a movie reel that keeps playing even though the show is over. Those with HPPD may see trails following moving objects or walls that seem to ripple, making everyday life challenging. This disorder can lead to confusion and anxiety, impacting a person's ability to concentrate or engage in normal activities. Surprisingly, HPPD can occur long after just a few uses of substances like LSD or magic mushrooms. Awareness around HPPD is crucial, as understanding the potential for long-lasting effects can help individuals make informed choices about their health and well-being. Could this mysterious condition change the way we view hallucinogens? Could cheating cost you more than you think? In countries like Bangladesh, Taiwan, and Egypt, academic dishonesty is taken very seriously, leading to harsh penalties for students caught cheating on exams. These penalties can range from failing the exam to more severe actions, such as expulsion from school. For instance, in Bangladesh, institutions impose strict measures to maintain integrity, and students face legal repercussions, making it a serious offense. Similarly, in Taiwan, the Ministry of Education supports honest practices, with schools employing surveillance to deter cheating. In Egypt, where educational pressure is high, authorities have cracked down hard, sometimes even arresting students for cheating. These strict consequences highlight the value placed on honesty in education and the lengths institutions will go to enforce it. So next time you think about cutting corners in your studies, remember that the risks might just outweigh any temporary gain. The commitment to academic integrity in these countries serves as a reminder for students everywhere about the importance of hard work and honesty in learning. Did you know recycling computers yields more gold? This surprising fact highlights an incredible opportunity in our tech-driven world. It turns out that the gold found in old electronics, like computers and smartphones, is often more profitable to extract than mining gold directly from the earth. This process, known as e-waste recycling, involves recovering valuable metals from discarded devices. Computers contain small amounts of gold in their circuit boards and connectors, making them hidden treasure troves. While traditional gold mining can be costly and environmentally damaging, recycling reduces waste and conserves natural resources. In fact, the extraction from e-waste can yield up to 80 times more gold than a regular mine for every ton of material processed. As our planet faces increasing e-waste challenges, this recycling method not only helps to recover precious metals, but also promotes a greener, more sustainable approach to technology. Why not consider recycling your old gadgets the next time you upgrade? Let's uncover the truth about lemons and strawberries. Contrary to popular belief, lemons actually contain more sugar than strawberries, which might surprise many fruit lovers. When you bite into a lemon, its sour and tangy flavor quickly takes over your taste buds, making it hard to notice the sweetness hiding beneath its surface. Lemons have about 2 to 3 grams of sugar per 100 grams, while strawberries have around 6 to 7 grams. This striking contrast shows how flavor perceptions can be misled by taste. Fruits have complex flavor profiles combining sweetness, tartness, and even bitterness, which can be influenced by factors like ripeness and growing conditions. So the next time you enjoy a slice of lemon or a bowl of strawberries, remember that flavor is more than just sweetness. How many other fruits hide surprising secrets like this one? Ever wondered why houses were so small in the past? Historically, the size of homes reflects not just architectural trends, but also living conditions and resource availability. In earlier centuries, especially during times of scarcity, families had to make do with limited space. A small house often meant that families were more efficient in using resources and maintaining close-knit relationships. For example, in medieval Europe, homes were frequently just 1 or 2 rooms, often shared with livestock. This arrangement helped keep the family warm and utilized every bit of space effectively. Moreover, smaller homes indicated a careful approach to resource management, as people understood the value of conserving heat, food, and materials. As societies evolved and resources became more abundant, houses gradually grew larger, shifting towards comfort and personal space. Yet the small homes of our ancestors remind us of a time when life was simpler and community ties were stronger. Isn't it fascinating to think about how these living conditions shaped our modern lifestyles? Curious about the origin of the word barbarian? The term barbarian has an interesting backstory that dates back to ancient Greece. For the Greeks, anyone who didn't speak their language was seen as foreign and strange. They thought foreign languages sounded like incomprehensible gibberish, specifically the repetitive sound bar, bar, bar. This perception led to the creation of the term barbarian to describe these non-Greek speakers. However, as time went by, the meaning of the word shifted dramatically. It became a derogatory term connoting not just a lack of language, but also a sense of uncivilized or brutal behavior, often used by the Greeks to refer to groups they considered less cultured or refined. This evolution of the word reflects deeper cultural attitudes in ancient societies, showcasing how language can develop stigma over time. Today, we often use barbarian to describe extreme roughness or lack of sophistication, but its roots remind us of how cultural pride can influence language and perceptions of others. Can you believe Enron was once a star company? This American energy giant was praised for its innovative approach in the late 1990s, capturing the attention of investors and the public alike. However, this praise turned to shock when Enron was engulfed in a massive financial scandal that exposed deep-rooted issues in its accounting practices. As investigations unfolded, it became clear that the company had been manipulating its financial statements to present a rosier picture than reality. This shocking betrayal not only led to Enron's bankruptcy in 2001, but also raised important questions about corporate governance and ethics in business. The fallout from the scandal prompted significant changes in regulations, such as the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, aiming to protect investors from similar deceptive practices in the future. Enron's rise and fall serves as a stark reminder of the need for transparency and integrity in the corporate world. Can you imagine a dog's face affecting its lifespan? Research shows that dogs with long, pointed faces tend to live longer than their flat-faced counterparts like pugs. This interesting divide could be traced back to various factors, including breathing issues and genetic predispositions. Flat-faced dogs, often called brachycephalic breeds, can struggle with health problems due to their unique facial structures. These issues range from difficulty breathing to increased risks of dental problems. In contrast, dogs with elongated snouts boast better respiratory systems and fewer related health complications. This means they might bounce back from illnesses more easily and have a stronger overall constitution. While every dog is an individual with its own health journey, the shape of a dog's face could be more than just a matter of looks. Isn't it fascinating how our furry friends' appearances might impact their longevity? Did you know cotton candy was invented by a dentist? This sweet treat has a fascinating history that dates back to 1897, when dentist William Morrison teamed up with confectioner John C. Wharton to create a sugary delight. Their invention, initially called Fairy Floss, made its grand debut at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, capturing the hearts of fairgoers with its whimsical appearance and melt-in-your-mouth texture. Imagine crowds of people amazed by clouds of sugary strands spun into a fluffy form. The name changed in 1921 to cotton candy when another dentist, Joseph Lasco, wanted it to sound even more appealing. This delightful treat has become a staple at carnivals and fairs worldwide, evoking nostalgia and joy for many. Today, its vibrant colors and fluffy form still hold a special place in our hearts and at celebrations. So the next time you enjoy this sugary spin, remember the brilliant minds behind its creation. Here's what actually happens when materials record memories. The stone tape theory in paranormal studies proposes that certain materials, such as wood and glass, can absorb and hold on to the energy of traumatic events. Imagine walking into a haunted house and feeling an eerie presence. According to this theory, what you're sensing might not be a ghost at all, but rather the echoes of past occurrences replaying themselves like a video in a loop. This idea suggests that intense emotions, like fear or sorrow, leave behind vibrations and energy that linger in their surroundings. When people later interact with these materials, they might pick up on these vibrations, leading to feelings of unease or sightings of apparitions. So next time you encounter something spooky, consider whether it's a ghost or simply the energetic residue of history. Could our world be filled with echoes waiting to be discovered? Can you believe an elephant can be an influencer? Big Boy is a rescued elephant using his charm to raise awareness for wildlife preservation. After being rescued from a challenging situation, he found a new purpose in life. Living in a sanctuary, Big Boy has captivated the hearts of many people around the globe through social media platforms. His adorable antics and gentle nature not only entertain but educate his audience on the importance of conserving wildlife. By sharing stories of his fellow animals and the threats they face, he inspires people to take action and support conservation efforts. Every post brings attention to the plight of elephants and other endangered species, reminding us that we can all make a difference. Big Boy's influence shows how animals can spark important conversations about biodiversity and the environment. So next time you scroll through social media, remember that even an elephant can lead the charge in wildlife conservation. Are you ready to join Big Boy in his mission? Have you ever wondered why Jupiter has massive storms? Jupiter spins like a top, completing a full rotation in just 10 hours. This rapid rotation creates powerful storms and striking cloud bands that mesmerize scientists and stargazers alike. The planet's atmosphere is a chaotic dance of colorful clouds with storms so intense they can last for years. In fact, the Great Red Spot, a gigantic storm larger than Earth, has been raging for over 350 years. But there's more to Jupiter than just wild weather. It's also home to the strongest magnetic field in the solar system, which traps tremendous amounts of radiation. This magnetic field affects its many moons and creates a hazardous environment with radiation levels so high that they would be lethal to humans. Jupiter's strong rotation and magnetic forces work together, producing a dynamic and mysterious atmosphere that continues to fascinate astronomers. With every mission, we learn more about this giant planet and its intricacies, revealing a world unlike any other in our cosmic neighborhood. What other secrets does Jupiter hold? Guess what really drives longevity in Campotomele? In this charming Italian town, residents boast an impressive average lifespan of over 95 years. So what's the secret? It turns out it's a delightful mix of factors. First, the diet plays a crucial role. The people of Campotomele indulge in a Mediterranean diet filled with fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats from olive oil. This nutrient-rich way of eating fuels their bodies and keeps them feeling vibrant. Low stress levels also contribute to their long lives. The residents enjoy a slower pace of life, with strong connections to friends and family that support mental well-being. This tight-knit community fosters a sense of belonging, which is vital for emotional health. So if you're looking for the recipe for a longer life, perhaps a visit to Campotamile could inspire you to embrace a healthier lifestyle, foster meaningful relationships, and live your best life. Let's uncover the truth about the Pauli effect. This unusual phenomenon, named after the famous physicist Wolfgang Pauli, suggests that some individuals have a curious knack for making machines malfunction just by their presence. It's not magic, but rather an amusing anecdote in the world of physics. Pauli, known for his contributions to quantum mechanics, reportedly had an uncanny ability to cause equipment failures in laboratories whenever he was around. Scientists have poked fun at this quirk, sharing stories of broken devices whenever Pauli entered a room. Some think it might relate to the electromagnetic fields our bodies produce, while others see it as a quirky coincidence. Regardless of the explanation, it adds a fascinating layer to how we perceive scientific work and the personalities behind groundbreaking discoveries. Could this mean our presence influences technology in ways we don't yet understand? Did you know horses can sleep standing up? This fascinating ability is linked to their survival instincts. Horses and cows, both prey animals, tend to rest upright, allowing them to spring into action if a predator approaches. They possess a special mechanism in their legs called the stay apparatus, which locks their joints in place, making it possible to snooze without falling over. While they can rest standing, they also enjoy deeper sleep when lying down. But this typically happens in safer, quieter environments. In fact, horses need around 2 to 3 hours of REM sleep each day for proper health. If you've ever watched a horse sway gently while standing, it's not just a quirky behavior. It's a natural way of life that helps them stay alert and ready to react. Isn't it amazing how animals adapt their sleep habits for safety? Did you know Apollo 11 faced danger during landing? It's hard to imagine, but the historic mission that landed humans on the moon in 1969 dealt with some serious technical issues. The lunar module's computer, responsible for guiding the spacecraft, experienced multiple crashes and restarts as it descended toward the moon's surface. These glitches could have derailed the mission, but they weren't the biggest threat Apollo 11 faced during landing. The most perilous moment occurred when the lunar module approached its landing spot. Astronaut Neil Armstrong had to take manual control, steering the module away from boulders and craters while fuel levels dropped dangerously low. With nerves of steel and quick thinking, he managed to land safely in the Sea of Tranquility, becoming the first human to set foot on another celestial body. This remarkable feat illustrated teamwork and ingenuity in overcoming challenges, turning a computerized malfunction into a tale of human triumph. Can you imagine the pressure they faced? Did you know that Jeff Bridges broke a Corvette headlight? During the filming of 1998's cult classic The Big Lebowski, a surprising accident added a unique twist to one of Jeff Bridges' scenes. While portraying the laid-back character Jeffrey the Dude Lebowski, Bridges was supposed to hit a Corvette with a stick, but the actor accidentally smashed a headlight instead. The unexpected moment of genuine shock on his face was so authentic that the filmmakers decided to keep it in the final cut. This happy accident not only added realism to the scene, showcasing the character's carefree nature, but also highlighted Bridges' ability to bring spontaneity to his roles. What's fascinating is how such little mishaps can lead to memorable moments in cinema, making this film a true gem in Hollywood history. Has a mistake ever made a moment even better for you? Is it really true that Craigslist makes so much money? The answer is a surprising yes. This popular online classified ads platform generates over $600 million in revenue every year, all while having just 50 employees. How do they do it? Craigslist has mastered the art of minimalism with a website design that focuses more on functionality than flashy features. This simplicity attracts millions of users looking for various services, from job listings to housing. Unlike many tech giants, Craigslist relies heavily on its users to create content and drive traffic, which keeps operational costs low. The platform's revenue primarily comes from job postings in major cities and a few other categories, charging fees that are quite reasonable for the exposure they provide. This unique approach and business model show how a small team can create enormous success in the digital age, defying traditional expectations of startup growth. You won't believe this about coal power plants. While many people fear nuclear energy, coal power plants actually emit up to 100 times more radiation than nuclear facilities when generating the same amount of energy. This surprising fact stems from the presence of radioactive elements like uranium and thorium found in coal ash. When coal is burned, these harmful elements are released into the air, contributing to environmental pollution and health risks. Although nuclear power produces some radioactive waste, its overall emissions are significantly lower. This alarming comparison highlights the urgent need for cleaner energy sources. As we move towards a greener future, understanding the hidden dangers of conventional energy production is crucial. Could a shift from coal to more sustainable alternatives help us protect the planet and our health? Have fun testing knowledge with friends together. Watching a video is always more enjoyable when you can share the experience with others. The text encourages viewers to not only enjoy the content themselves, but also to spread the fun. By inviting friends who might enjoy testing their knowledge, it creates an opportunity for lively discussions and friendly competitions. Imagine watching trivia challenges or mind-boggling puzzles and then teaming up with friends to see who knows the most. This social engagement not only helps strengthen friendships, but also promotes learning in a fun and relaxed setting. So why not grab a few friends, share that interesting video, and see who can ace those questions? It becomes a memorable way to bond while discovering new facts and ideas together, sparking laughter and joy in the process. Did you know about Canada's polar bear haven? Canada is home to the largest concentration of polar bears in the world, making it a unique sanctuary for these magnificent creatures. Around 60% of the global polar bear population can be found there, particularly in places like Hudson Bay in the Arctic regions. These bears are specially adapted to thrive in icy environments, thanks to their thick layers of blubber and fur that keep them warm. As apex predators, they primarily hunt seals, relying on sea ice as a platform to catch their slippery prey. However, climate change poses a significant threat to their habitat, as melting ice limits their hunting grounds, leading to food shortages. Conservation efforts in Canada aim to protect these majestic animals and their habitats, ensuring future generations can witness the beauty of polar bears in the wild. Tourists flock to see them, often on guided tours, eager to catch a glimpse of the bears roaming their natural surroundings. Isn't it incredible how one country can hold so many of these iconic animals? Explore the world of Michelin stars with Alain Ducasse. Born in France, Alain Ducasse is a culinary genius who has achieved an incredible total of 21 Michelin stars in his career, cementing his status as the most Michelin-starred chef in history. But what does it mean to earn a Michelin star? The Michelin Guide awards these prestigious stars based on the quality of food, the mastery of technique, and the overall dining experience. Ducasse's restaurants showcase a blend of traditional French cuisine and innovative techniques that keep his plates fresh and exciting. His journey began humbly as an apprentice, but through dedication and passion, he transformed the culinary landscape. From the luxurious elegance of his flagship restaurant in Paris to his ventures across the globe, Ducasse has consistently pushed culinary boundaries. His remarkable talent not only delights diners, but also inspires countless chefs around the world. Can you imagine the dedication required to achieve such a prestigious status in the culinary world? Ever thought about why robots captivate us so much? Ameca, the most advanced humanoid robot in the world, takes visitor engagement to a whole new level at the Museum of the Future in Dubai. Imagine walking into a museum and being greeted by a robot that can not only see and hear you, but really engage with you. Equipped with cutting-edge microphones, cameras, and facial recognition software, Ameca is designed to create an interactive experience like no other. It can imitate voices and answer questions, making your visit feel personal and exciting. This technological marvel helps bridge the gap between humans and machines, allowing everyone to explore complex topics in a fun way. By enhancing the visitor experience, Ameca challenges our imagination and prompts us to consider the future of robotics in everyday life. Are we ready for a world where robots become our friends and guides? Prepare to be amazed by Bill Gates' milestone. He holds a remarkable distinction as the only centibillionaire to reach a net worth of $100 billion before 2017. While several other wealthy individuals joined the exclusive centibillionaire club, they all hit that milestone in 2017 or later. Gates, famously known for co-founding Microsoft, achieved this financial feat back in 1999, showcasing his early success in the tech industry. This accomplishment not only highlights his entrepreneurial spirit, but also reflects the rapid growth of technology during that time. Gates' innovative approach and commitment to philanthropy have since shifted the focus of his wealth towards making a positive impact on global issues like health and education. Isn't it fascinating how one person's financial journey can influence so many lives around the world? You might be shocked to learn that waves can be giant. Was not caused by an earthquake, but a landslide in 1958 in Latoya Bay, Alaska. This incredible wave hit a staggering height of 1,720 feet, or around 524 meters, making it the tallest wave documented in history. The powerful landslide, triggered by the collapse of a mountain, sent a massive amount of rock and debris tumbling into the bay, displacing an enormous volume of water. This displacement formed a gigantic wave that surged across the bay, reshaping the coastline and leaving behind a lasting impact. Imagine standing on the shore and witnessing a wall of water as high as a skyscraper rushing towards you. The event is a powerful reminder of nature's unpredictability and the extraordinary forces at play beneath the surface. Here's a wild fact about Mario Kart in London. Imagine zooming through the streets of London, not in a regular car, but while driving a go-kart just like in the video game. Enthusiasts can now experience the thrill of Mario Kart in real life, racing on actual tracks and using fun items that mimic those from the game. This unique attraction allows players to throw virtual bananas, fire shells, and use power-ups as they navigate twists and turns. It's not just a game anymore. It's a full-on racing adventure. Participants can dress up as their favorite characters and challenge friends, making it a perfect outing for both fans and newcomers alike. The excitement builds as racers compete for the best time, reliving the joyful chaos of the beloved game. Whether you're a seasoned racer or just looking for a good time, this experience offers a chance to unleash your competitive spirit in a playful way. Ready to put your Mario Kart skills to the test in the heart of London? What if ancient trousers could tell stories? These remarkable garments, over 3,000 years old, belong to a nomadic horseman from Central Asia. Discovered in the Tian Shan Mountains of China, these trousers provide a fascinating glimpse into the life of ancient cultures. Made from wool and featuring intricate designs, they were designed for practicality and comfort while riding horses across vast landscapes. This discovery reveals not only the ingenuity of ancient tailors, but also highlights the importance of mobility for nomadic groups. As these horsemen traverse difficult terrain, their trousers help them stay agile and protected. By studying such artifacts, we gain insight into the daily lives, beliefs, and customs of people long ago. So the next time you put on a pair of pants, think about the rich history behind such a simple piece of clothing. Can you believe the sun's incredible energy output? In just one single second, our sun releases more energy than all of humanity has used throughout its entire history. This astonishing fact highlights the immense power of our closest star. The sun's core is a nuclear furnace, where hydrogen atoms undergo fusion to create helium, releasing vast amounts of energy in the process. To put this into perspective, the total energy consumed by every person on Earth since the dawn of civilization pales in comparison to what the sun emits every second. In fact, this energy travels through space and reaches us as sunlight, which fuels life on our planet. Plants harness this energy for photosynthesis, creating the oxygen we breathe and the food we eat. Imagine the implications of harnessing more solar energy in our everyday lives. As we continue to explore renewable energy sources, the sun's potential offers hope for a sustainable future. Understanding these cosmic scales not only fascinates scientists, but also inspires us to think about how we interact with energy and the environment. Isn't it amazing how much power is just floating around in space? Guess what really drives Chicago's love for the Bean? Cloudgate, affectionately nicknamed the Bean, is a captivating sculpture that draws millions of visitors each year. Created by Indo-British artist Anish Kapoor and unveiled in 2006, this stunning piece of art features a smooth, shiny surface made from polished stainless steel. What makes the Bean truly special is its ability to reflect and distort the stunning Chicago skyline, creating a mesmerizing visual experience that changes with the viewer's perspective. People love to pose for photos in front of this iconic sculpture, capturing both their reflections and the beautiful city scenery around them. Over the years, the Bean has become a beloved symbol of Chicago, representing creativity and the spirit of the Windy City. Have you ever visited this amazing landmark? This might surprise you. Fonts and typefaces are not the same. Many people use the term font interchangeably with typeface, but they mean different things. A font originally referred to a specific set of physical letters in a particular style and size, like the metal type in a printer's case. Imagine those small pieces of metal neatly organized, waiting to create beautiful text on paper. Today, the term has evolved with technology. In digital design, a font typically represents a file that contains a typeface, which is the artistic design of the lettering itself, regardless of its size or style. This distinction is crucial for anyone working with text, whether in graphic design or web development. Understanding the difference helps you make informed choices about your text, ensuring it looks just right for any project. So next time you choose a font, remember you're really selecting a typeface within a specific file. Discover the shocking truth about obesity in America. Did you know that in the United States, a staggering 2/3 of the population is classified as overweight? This includes a significant portion, about half, who fall into the obese category. This alarming statistic means that nearly 100 million adults are dealing with obesity, which is defined as having a body mass index, BMI, of 30 or higher. Obesity is not just a personal issue. It influences health systems, economies, and communities. Conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers are more common among those struggling with obesity. Lifestyle choices, such as diet and exercise, play a huge role in this issue. However, societal factors like access to healthy foods and opportunities for physical activity can't be overlooked. What steps can we take to tackle this widespread problem and improve health together? Here's a wild fact about cultural villages. Many villages around the world are not just places to live. They represent a rich tapestry of culture and history. Each village has its own unique characteristics, shaped by the traditions and rituals that its people cherish. For instance, in some African villages, colorful ceremonies celebrate harvest season, showcasing dances and music that have been passed down through generations. Meanwhile, in Asia, festivals often involve elaborate decorations and spiritual ceremonies that connect the villagers to their ancestors. This diverse array of customs helps preserve the identity of each community and fosters a sense of belonging among its residents. By exploring the unique traits and traditions of different villages, we can appreciate how they maintain their cultural heritage amidst a rapidly changing world. What traditions do you think are most important for preserving identity? Is it really true that Bell's first call was chaotic? It sure was. When Alexander Graham Bell made the first telephone call in 1876, it wasn't the serene moment we often imagine. Instead, he accidentally spilled battery acid on himself while working on his invention. In a panic, he called out for his assistant, Mr. Watson, shouting those famous words, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." This unexpected mishap led to the groundbreaking moment that changed communication forever. Isn't it fascinating how a little chaos can spark something incredible? Bell's invention opened the doors to the modern age, enabling people to connect instantly across vast distances. Today, we can't imagine life without phones, but it all began with a slip-up. Who would have thought that a moment of clumsiness could birth such a revolutionary tool? Why does the Naknavas hold a shipbuilding record? This incredible ship, originally known as the Seawise Giant, is an astonishing 1,503 feet long, making it the longest vessel ever constructed. Imagine a ship so vast that it could stretch longer than 4 football fields lined up end to end. Built with cutting-edge technology, the Naknavas showcases the amazing advancements in modern shipbuilding. Its size isn't just for show, it reflects the incredible engineering skills and expertise that shipbuilders possess today. The Naknavas can carry enormous cargo and navigate vast oceans, highlighting our ability to push boundaries in design and construction. The journey from blueprints to launching this floating giant was no small feat, requiring a remarkable coordination of materials, craftsmanship, and innovation. With every inch meticulously designed, the Naknavas symbolizes how far we've come in marine technology. As maritime needs grow and evolve, this ship stands as a testament to human ingenuity. Who knows what the future holds for shipbuilding? You'll be amazed by Ukraine's Christmas spider. This charming creature plays a special role in Ukrainian folklore, serving as a symbol of good luck and prosperity during the holiday season. According to tradition, families decorate their Christmas trees with spider-shaped ornaments or even real spider webs to invite blessings into their homes. The tale often tells of a poor woman who awakened on Christmas morning to find that the spider had spun beautiful webs across her tree, turning her humble decorations into a sparkling spectacle. This enchanting story highlights the joy and warmth of Christmas in Ukraine, showcasing how different cultures embrace unique symbols to express hope and goodwill. Imagine gathering with loved ones, sharing this delightful story, and incorporating playful decorations that celebrate not just the spirit of Christmas, but also the fascinating folklore that enriches the holiday. So next time you hang those ornaments, remember the Christmas spider and what it represents. A little bit of luck and a whole lot of love. What a wonderful way to celebrate the season. Let's uncover the truth about DNA storage. Did you know that DNA is one of the most compact and efficient information storage systems we know? In each human cell, there's about 6 feet, 2 meters, of DNA packed inside. This remarkable molecule carries all the genetic instructions required to build and sustain our bodies. If you were to stretch out all the DNA found in a single human body, it would reach an astonishing 67 billion miles, which is enough to journey to Pluto and back 10 times. This incredible density means that DNA can store an estimated 215 petabytes of information per gram. To put that into perspective, just 1 petabyte can hold about 500 billion pages of standard text. With the world generating more data every day, scientists are exploring DNA as a potential solution for future data storage challenges. Imagine if libraries and hard drives could be replaced with tiny strands of DNA that hold entire archives of knowledge. The future of information might just lie within our genetic codes. Turns out the truth is that bibliosmia exists. This fascinating term refers to the delightful act of smelling books, a ritual adored by many book lovers around the world. Imagine walking into a cozy library or a quaint bookstore and being enveloped by that warm, nostalgic aroma of paper and ink. For book enthusiasts, this scent is as aromatic and enchanting as fine perfume. The smell comes from the aging paper and the chemicals used in printing, which can create a unique olfactory experience. Interestingly, bibliosmia not only evokes memories of past reads, but also fosters a deeper connection to literature. Have you ever taken a moment to cherish that smell while flipping through the pages of a beloved book? It's more than just an air freshener for your mind. It's a celebration of stories, history, and imagination all wrapped in one intoxicating fragrance. So next time you pick up a book, take a deep breath and enjoy the magic of bibliosmia. Nintendo's CEO made a surprising sacrifice for his team. In 2013, when the Wii U faced disappointing sales and financial struggles, Satoru Iwata took an unusual step to protect his staff. Instead of cutting jobs, he voluntarily halved his own salary for 6 months, showing true leadership during tough times. This decision was more than just a financial move. It sent a powerful message about valuing employees over profits. Iwata believed that a company's strength lies in its people, and he wanted to reassure his team that their jobs were secure. This act of humility and commitment resonated deeply within Nintendo, fostering a sense of loyalty and camaraderie among employees. Many praised Iwata for putting his people first, which is a rare quality in corporate leadership today. His legacy reminds us that sometimes a leader's greatest strength is their willingness to sacrifice for their team. What would you do for your coworkers? You might be shocked to learn that elephants walk silently. This incredible ability comes from their advanced musculoskeletal system, which gives them remarkable control over their massive movements. Imagine a four-wheel drive vehicle maneuvering through rough terrain. That's how elephants navigate their environment. They can brake and accelerate each leg individually, allowing them to tackle challenging landscapes with amazing precision. One fascinating aspect is that elephants lack kneecaps on their front legs. This unique feature helps distribute their weight evenly across their legs, reducing the risk of joint injuries and helping them maintain stability. With a combination of strength and elegance, elephants can roam their habitats quietly despite weighing several tons. This silent mobility is crucial for their survival, as it allows them to approach water sources and forage for food without alerting predators. Isn't it amazing how nature has equipped these gentle giants? Believe it or not, chocolate bars include insect parts. You might be surprised to learn that the delectable chocolate you enjoy often contains tiny insect bits, specifically around 8 insect legs per average chocolate bar. This might sound gross, but there's no need to worry. During food processing, it's nearly impossible to keep every tiny bug out of our snacks, and regulations allow for small amounts of these harmless ingredients. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, even has safety standards that accept this, considering that these bug parts pose no real health risk. So while you're savoring that creamy chocolate, just remember that a few insect legs might be mingling in there too. It's all part of the reality of farming and food production. Who knew indulging in a sweet treat involves such quirky science? Have you ever wondered why senators traded stocks successfully? From 1993 to 1908, a surprising trend emerged where most U.S. senators consistently outperformed the stock market by an impressive average of 12 percentage points per year. This extraordinary performance made the senators not just politicians, but savvy investors as well. In contrast, corporate insiders, who generally have a wealth of information about their companies, only beat the market by 5%. Meanwhile, typical American households found themselves lagging behind, underperforming the market by 1.4%. This raises interesting questions about access to information and the advantages some groups have in the stock market. Were these senators using their positions to gain insider knowledge? Or perhaps their connections allowed them to make better decisions? These results highlight a stark disparity in investing success based on one's position and access to information. What makes this superhero stand out in gaming? In the vast world of video games, superheroes capture our imagination like no other. This particular hero hails from the 9th installment of an iconic series, captivating players with unique abilities and a compelling backstory. The game's developers meticulously crafted their persona, giving them strengths that reflect the evolving gaming environment. As players dive into the adventure, they find themselves not only battling villains but also unraveling deeper narratives that resonate personally. Each mission challenges not just gameplay skills, but also fosters teamwork and strategy among players. The connection between the superhero and the gaming community is powerful, as fans rally around their hero, celebrating victories and sharing epic moments. With every new game release, the anticipation builds, sparking discussions about how this character might evolve or what new challenges await them. The allure of the superhero lies not just in their powers, but in the bonds they create with players. Will you join their journey? Here's a wild fact about watermelons. Did you know that watermelons are actually classified as berries? Specifically, they're known as peepos in botanical terms. This classification comes from the way they develop from a single ovary, which gives them that juicy, fleshy interior we all love, along with a tough outer rind. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Watermelons are more closely related to cucumbers than to what we typically think of as berries, like strawberries or blueberries. This connection to cucumbers highlights the fascinating diversity within the plant kingdom. So next time you're enjoying a slice of watermelon on a hot summer day, remember that this juicy fruit has surprising relatives in the veggie world. Who knew that such a delicious treat could have such a unique family tree? It makes you wonder what other surprising secrets might be hiding in your favorite fruits and veggies. Did you know that ostriches don't really bury their heads? The common belief that these giant birds stick their heads in the sand is actually a myth. Instead of hiding in fear, ostriches are quite smart and use this behavior to keep an eye on their eggs or to look for a water source. When an ostrich senses a threat, it might lower its head and stretch its neck flat against the ground. This positioning helps it blend into the environment, making it less visible to predators. Additionally, their powerful legs allow them to run away quickly if danger approaches. With their ability to sprint at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, ostriches have a clever way of balancing caution and survival. So next time you hear someone mention this quirky tale, remember the amazing truth about these fascinating birds. Why exactly does self-marriage inspire so many people? Kashama Bindu made history as India's first woman to marry herself, creating a buzz across the nation. This bold decision symbolized not just an act of self-love, but also a challenge to traditional ideas about relationships. Kashama's wedding, complete with flowers and rituals, proved that love doesn't have to involve another person. It can also be about embracing oneself. Many individuals, especially women, resonated with her message of empowerment and independence. By celebrating self-marriage, Kashama encourages others to prioritize their own needs and happiness. In a world that often pressures people to seek validation from others, her choice speaks volumes about the importance of self-acceptance. This unique form of celebration questions societal expectations and inspires discussions on love, identity, and what it means to truly commit to oneself. Are we ready to rethink how we view love? You won't believe what scientists did to Commander Powder. During a tense war period, a group of innovative scientists found their creative ideas for new weapons stifled by a Navy officer named Commander Powder. This commander didn't just disagree with their concepts, he actively blocked many of their proposals, making the scientists feel frustrated and powerless. Rather than letting their frustrations simmer, they chose to respond with humor and cleverness. In a lighthearted jab at Commander Powder, they named a fictional military unit after him, turning their grievance into a funny story that helped ease the tension. This playful act not only lifted their spirits, but also highlighted their determination to keep pushing boundaries in the face of obstacles. The scientists' creativity shone through, showing that laughter can be a powerful tool, even in the most serious situations. Who knew a little humor could ignite such resilience? Hard to believe, but wolves changed Yellowstone forever. In 1995, Yellowstone National Park welcomed back an essential predator, the gray wolf. Their return sparked a remarkable transformation in the ecosystem. Before the wolves arrived, elk populations surged, causing serious overgrazing that harmed various plant species. With wolves hunting elk, their numbers decreased, allowing young trees and shrubs to flourish. This resurgence of vegetation led to improved habitats for many animals, including beavers, which rely on trees for dams. As beavers built more dams, they helped restore riverbanks, preventing erosion and creating ponds that benefited a diverse range of wildlife. The presence of wolves even shifted how rivers flowed, showing just how interconnected nature can be. The reintroduction of wolves illustrates the delicate balance in ecosystems and reminds us that every species plays a crucial role. Who knew one animal could create such a ripple effect? Surprisingly, it's a fact that monkeys flew to space. In 1949, NASA launched Albert II, the first primate to journey into space, marking a significant milestone in space exploration. Tragically, Albert II's parachute failed during re-entry, leading to his untimely demise. Despite this setback, his flight provided essential data on how living beings respond to the conditions of space travel. Following Albert II, NASA conducted more successful missions with other primates, including monkeys and apes, to study the effects of zero gravity and radiation. These brave little pioneers helped scientists understand the impact of space on the human body, paving the way for future human spaceflights. The information gathered from these early missions contributed to safety measures still in use today. So next time you're gazing at the stars, remember the courageous monkeys who took those first leaps into the unknown. Could Frank Salak really be the luckiest man alive? Frank Salak from Croatia has an incredible story that seems almost unbelievable. He has survived not just one, but 3 major accidents: a train crash, a plane crash, and a car crash. Each time he faced life-threatening situations that would have left most people feeling cursed. Instead, he emerged from these harrowing experiences unscathed, which led many to call him the luckiest man on earth. But that's not all. Frank also won the lottery. Imagine the thrill of hitting the jackpot after narrowly escaping death so many times. His astonishing experiences raise questions about fate, luck, and whether some people are destined for extraordinary moments in life. Is it sheer coincidence, or does Frank possess some kind of supernatural charm? Whatever the answer, his adventures capture our imagination and remind us how unpredictable life can be. Believe it or not, sugar can cause strange dreams. Have you ever indulged in a sweet treat before bed and then woken up to dreams featuring dancing bananas or jelly bean trials? This quirky phenomenon happens because a rapid sugar spike in your bloodstream can disrupt REM sleep, the stage where most dreaming occurs. When your body experiences a surge in sugar, it can lead to restlessness and fragmented sleep, resulting in more unusual and vivid dreams. Your brain, trying to process this energy boost, can create an animated narrative while you sleep, turning your subconscious into a bizarre performance. Scientists suggest that avoiding sugary snacks before bedtime can help you achieve a more restful night with fewer strange adventures. So the next time you're craving dessert after dinner, think about how it might affect your dream world. What kind of dreams would you prefer? Have you ever wondered why some authors take on challenges? In 1939, author Ernest Vincent Wright captivated readers with his novel Gadsby, an extraordinary work that contains over 50,000 words but never uses the letter E. This remarkable feat is known as a lipogram, a playful literary challenge that has fascinated writers for centuries. By skillfully avoiding one of the most common letters in the English language, Wright pushed his creativity to the limit, showcasing his talent and dedication. Gatsby tells the story of a young man's journey through a vibrant town, filled with adventure and charm, all while adhering to this quirky constraint. This novel not only entertains, but also highlights the innovative ways writers can play with language. Lipograms may seem daunting, yet they reveal the beauty of wordplay and inspire many aspiring authors to experiment with their writing. What other creative challenges could inspire the next literary masterpiece? Transforming skin into art. Is this the future of creativity? An Israeli artist has turned her hand into an incredible 3-dimensional canvas through careful painting. By creating stunning landscapes, animals, and faces directly on her skin, she showcases a unique form of ephemeral art that captures attention on social media. Each piece is meticulously crafted, allowing her to express her creativity in ways that challenge traditional boundaries of artistic mediums. Many of her vibrant designs last only a short while, yet they leave a lasting impression online, reminding us of the fleeting nature of art. This engaging approach not only redefines how we view body art, but also highlights the role of platforms like Instagram in sharing and promoting innovative creativity. As her art gains popularity, we can't help but wonder, is the human body the next frontier for artists around the world? You won't believe this about Lucky Diamond Rich, the most tattooed man in the world. With his body nearly entirely covered in tattoos, he has turned his skin into a canvas of personal stories and experiences. Lucky has spent over 1,000 hours under the tattoo needle, transforming his appearance into something truly unique. Each tattoo has a special meaning, representing different aspects of his life, philosophy, or memories. Can you imagine the dedication it takes to commit to such a transformation? Lucky Diamond Rich didn't just get a few quick designs. He meticulously crafted a living art piece that reflects who he is. This remarkable journey has made him a celebrity, capturing the fascination of people around the globe. Would you ever consider covering your skin with stories and art like he did? Hard to believe, but there's more astonishing info ahead. This video does an amazing job of hooking viewers by suggesting that each fact presented is just the tip of the iceberg. It encourages the audience to keep watching, promising even more surprising insights in the next installment. Imagine starting with a mind-blowing fact about our universe, only to find that the following video dives deeper into even more unbelievable discoveries. This tactic plays a crucial role in maintaining audience engagement. By creating a sense of curiosity, it makes viewers eager for the next piece of information. Whether it's groundbreaking science, stunning nature features, or incredible technology, the promise of more fascinating facts fuels that hunger for knowledge. So what mind-blowing revelation will the next video unfold? Stay tuned and keep that curiosity alive. Hard to believe, but flight attendants once faced strict rules. In the era before the late 1960s, flying was a glamorous yet restrictive job. Flight attendants, often young women, had to adhere to strict employment policies that seemed outdated even then. Many airlines had a rule that required them to be unmarried and would fire them if they tied the knot or reached a certain age, typically around 32. This made it challenging for many talented women to have a long-term career in aviation. Advocates, including former flight attendants and women's rights groups, fought against these unfair practices. Their efforts played a crucial role in changing the narrative and paving the way for more inclusive hiring practices. As a result, by the 1970s, these restrictions began to lift, allowing flight attendants to enjoy both marriage and a fulfilling career in the skies. Is it really true that bananas are slightly radioactive? Yes, it is. Bananas contain a tiny amount of potassium-40, a naturally occurring radioactive isotope of potassium. This might sound a bit alarming, but there's no need to worry. The level of radiation in bananas is extremely low, making it perfectly safe to eat them. In fact, you would need to consume an unrealistic amount of bananas, over 10,000 in one sitting, to get a dose of radiation that could pose any risk to your health. Potassium is essential for our bodies, helping with muscle function and heart health, and bananas are a delicious source of this important nutrient. So next time you peel one open, remember that you're not just enjoying a tasty snack. You're also indulging in a unique piece of nature that's a little bit radioactive. How interesting is that? What if I told you about this Icelandic rock giant? Hvítserkur, soaring 49 feet high on Iceland's north coast, is more than just a stunning sight. It's a symbol of enchanting folklore. This incredible rock formation resembles a giant being, seemingly captured mid-drink from the frothy sea below. Local legends whisper tales of an ancient troll who, after a fateful encounter, was transformed into stone, forever frozen in the act of quenching his thirst. Hvítserkur's unique shape and captivating presence have made it a popular spot for tourists and photographers alike, who come to marvel at its natural beauty and hear the tales that surround it. Imagine standing before this colossal figure, feeling the history and magic wrapped around you. Have you ever seen a rock formation that tells such a vibrant story? Ever wondered why the U.S. ditched gold? In 1933, during the difficult times of the Great Depression, the United States made a monumental shift by abandoning the gold standard. Before this change, U.S. currency was backed by gold, meaning that every dollar bill had a tangible value tied to the precious metal. As the economy struggled, this system limited the government's ability to manage money supply and respond to financial crises. By transitioning to paper money, the government aimed to stabilize the economy and encourage more spending. This bold move allowed for more flexible monetary policies, enabling the Federal Reserve to adjust interest rates and expand credit more easily. Although this decision sparked controversy and concern about inflation, it ultimately paved the way for a more resilient economy. So the move from gold to paper was more than just a change in currency. It was a crucial step toward economic recovery. Ever wondered about ancient champagne treasures? Recently, divers uncovered bottles of champagne that have been sitting at the bottom of the Baltic Sea for an incredible 170 years. These bottles, believed to have sunk while on their way from Germany to Russia in the 1800s, offer a fascinating glimpse into the past. The unique conditions of the sea, like the cold temperatures and darkness, preserve this bubbly drink remarkably well. Experts are excited to study these aged wines, explaining that they exhibit unusual flavors, including surprising notes of cheese and even wet hair. This phenomenon occurs because the champagne interacts with its environment over the years. Each sip could take you back in time, allowing you to taste history itself. Imagine celebrating a special moment with a glass of champagne that has traveled through time and experienced the depths of the ocean. Would you dare to try this historical delicacy? Is it really true that the oldest movie is from 1888? This intriguing gem of cinema history is called The Landslide Garden, a film that takes us back to the very beginnings of moving pictures. Recorded in the late 19th century, this film marks a remarkable milestone in the evolution of storytelling through film. Unfortunately, we only have a tiny fragment of it left, a short video clip that gives us a glimpse into the early days of filmmaking. Imagine how different the world of entertainment was back then. Audiences were mesmerized by flickering images and the magic of motion. As the film industry grew, it paved the way for the vibrant and diverse cinema we enjoy today. Although The Landslide Garden is largely lost to time, its significance remains. It reminds us of the inventiveness of early filmmakers who worked with limited technology to capture life on film. So the next time you watch a blockbuster, take a moment to appreciate the roots of cinema that stretch all the way back to the 1880s. Did you know you can't collect seaweed at night? It's surprising, but this law is in place to protect our precious marine resources. During the day, harvesting seaweed is allowed, giving people a chance to gather this nutrient-rich plant that supports both diets and ecosystems. However, at night, the risks increase for both the collectors and the marine life. With lower visibility, people may unintentionally harm fragile habitats or put themselves in danger. By restricting night collection, lawmakers aim to promote sustainable practices. This means ensuring that seaweed populations remain healthy and abundant for future generations. So next time you think about collecting seaweed, remember the rules that help keep our oceans thriving. Isn't it fascinating how such regulations can balance our enjoyment of nature with its protection? What if I told you subscriptions matter? When you enjoy a video, hitting that subscribe button can make a big difference. By subscribing to a channel, you not only receive a notification when new content is released, but you also support the creator. This support is crucial for those creators, as it encourages them to produce more engaging and valuable content. Additionally, liking a video helps boost its visibility on platforms like YouTube, allowing more viewers to discover it. Imagine a community where your engagement leads to more exciting and enriching content. Your likes and subscriptions actively shape what creators share. Keep in mind, your involvement doesn't just make you a viewer, it turns you into part of a larger community. So the next time you watch a video you love, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Your simple actions can influence the entire channel's journey. What kind of content do you want to see next? Here's something incredible about the Danyang Kunchun Grand Bridge. Stretching an astonishing 164 kilometers, this bridge holds the title of the longest in the world. Located in China, it elegantly spans the Yangtze River Delta, showcasing remarkable engineering and design. Completed in 2010 and officially opened a year later, the bridge was the fruit of intense labor. Nearly 10,000 workers dedicated 4 years to its construction. Imagine the coordination it takes for such a massive project. The bridge is not just about length, it also connects various regions, enhancing transportation and boosting local economies. Traveling across this magnificent structure, you can appreciate the stunning views of the surrounding landscape while understanding the monumental effort that went into its creation. With such impressive statistics, the Danyang Kunchun Grand Bridge stands as a testament to human ingenuity. How many other landmarks have similar stories to tell? Can you imagine that sand tiger sharks eat their siblings? This astounding fact reveals the fierce competition that takes place even before these sharks are born. Inside the womb of a female sand tiger shark, embryos engage in a brutal fight for survival. The strongest embryo, often referred to as the dominant one, has a shocking strategy. It will consume its weaker siblings, ensuring that only the strongest is born. This process, known as intrauterine cannibalism, showcases the harsh realities of life in the animal kingdom. It might sound brutal, but it's nature's way of making sure the fittest survive. By the time they're born, the lucky few have already faced fierce challenges, giving them an advantage in the wild. This behavior exemplifies the lengths to which some species will go to thrive and highlights the complex and often harsh realities of evolution. Have you ever wondered about Gigi Manouchian's 1979 reflection? In that pivotal year, Gigi faced a significant incident that changed her life forever. Amidst growing challenges, she found herself reevaluating her circumstances and her path forward. This period, marked by the ups and downs of life, encouraged Gigi to dive deep into her thoughts and emotions. As she dealt with unexpected events, she discovered the importance of resilience and self-awareness. The journey helped her realize how her experiences shaped her identity and goals. Gigi learned that reflecting on tough situations could lead to valuable insights and personal growth. Her story serves as a reminder that even in difficult times, we can find clarity and strength by looking inward. So what lessons can we take from Gigi's experience to navigate our own challenges? Discover Ferrolio, a hidden village without electricity. Ferrolio is a charming little village tucked away in the stunning Bavona River Valley in Switzerland. What makes this place truly unique is that it operates without any electricity, allowing its residents to embrace a simple, traditional lifestyle that has remained largely unchanged over the years. Visitors flock to Ferrolio during specific seasons, eager to experience its breathtaking natural beauty and tranquility. Imagine strolling through a village filled with ancient stone houses, the kind that tell stories of times gone by. One of the highlights here is the mesmerizing 262-foot waterfall, which is a sight to behold. With no buzzing power lines or modern distractions, Ferrolio offers a peaceful escape into nature, where time seems to stand still. Whether you're hiking in the surrounding hills or simply enjoying the sound of cascading water, this hidden gem invites you to unplug and reconnect with the beauty of the natural world. What hidden treasures could you discover in a village like Ferrolio? What if I told you red blood cells are remarkable? These little powerhouses make up about half of our body's composition, with a staggering 50 to 75 trillion red blood cells circulating in our system. Their main job is to transport oxygen from our lungs to every single cell in our body, ensuring we have the energy we need to function. Each red blood cell is like a tiny delivery truck, traveling through our veins and arteries at impressive speeds. In fact, a single red blood cell can complete a full circuit through the body in just 20 seconds. This rapid journey is crucial for maintaining our health. When we exercise or exert ourselves, our bodies produce even more red blood cells to meet the increasing oxygen demand. So next time you're running or playing, remember that these small cells play a huge role in keeping you energized and active. Isn't it fascinating how they work tirelessly day in and day out? Let's uncover the truth about Viking longships. These remarkable vessels contributed significantly to the Viking status as fierce seafaring explorers from Scandinavia. Emerging between the late 8th and early 11th centuries, Viking longships were designed for both speed and versatility. With their shallow drafts, these ships could cruise effortlessly on open seas and navigate narrow rivers, making them ideal for raids and settlements. The sleek, elongated shape of longships, coupled with their lightweight construction, allowed Vikings to travel further than many of their contemporaries. This innovative design enabled the Vikings to strike at unsuspecting coastal towns across Europe and even venture into the rivers of Russia and beyond. The success of these voyages led to vast territories being explored and conquered, transforming the map of medieval Europe. Isn't it fascinating how a ship design can change the course of history? Meet Dennis Rodman and his massive family tree. The former NBA superstar, celebrated for his time with the Chicago Bulls, isn't just known for his colorful personality on the court. Did you know he comes from a strikingly large family? Incredibly, Rodman has at least 28 siblings. This unusual family size stems from a blend of relationships, including various half-siblings from his father's side. Growing up, this diverse household had its challenges and dynamics, influencing Rodman's unique character and life choices. While he battled through personal issues, including a turbulent childhood, Dennis often speaks about the importance of family support. The sheer number of siblings meant he was never short of company, but it also meant navigating complex family relationships. Each sibling brought different experiences to Rodman's life, shaping him into the resilient person we know today. This extraordinary family background raises many questions about upbringing and identity. How do such large families impact an individual's life and career in professional sports? Can you imagine a zone of death in Yellowstone? This bizarre concept arises from a unique legal loophole hiding in the iconic national park. Located in a remote section of Yellowstone, if someone committed a crime within this area, it would be nearly impossible to assemble a jury due to complicated jurisdictional rules. The government typically needs to ensure a jury is drawn from the same area where the crime occurred. But this zone of death sits in a part of Idaho that falls through the cracks. As a result, if a person committed a crime there, they could potentially evade prosecution entirely. It's a strange blend of geography and justice, raising intriguing questions about how our legal system operates. How can a piece of land impact accountability? This loophole has never been tested in court, leaving everyone curious about what would happen if it ever came to light. Let's uncover the truth about community safety laws. A new law has been introduced that emphasizes everyone's right to live in a safe environment, reinforcing the idea that protecting individuals is crucial for a thriving community. This legislation highlights how our legal frameworks are evolving to prioritize safety and security, ensuring that communities feel secure in their daily lives. By legally recognizing the right to a protected life, this law aims to deter crime and promote well-being. It encourages local governments to implement strategies and resources that enhance safety, such as better policing, community programs, and support systems for vulnerable populations. As more regions adopt these laws, we can expect to see a significant shift in how safety is viewed, not just as a luxury, but a fundamental right for all citizens. Could these changes lead to safer and more peaceful communities? Guess what really drives board racing in China? This unique sport blends the excitement of skateboarding with the athleticism of running, captivating participants and spectators alike. In board racing, athletes wear specially designed shoes with wheels that allow them to glide smoothly over various surfaces. The thrill comes from speeding down courses that often feature sharp turns and obstacles, testing the skill and balance of each rider. Competitors propel themselves forward not just through pure strength, but also by mastering intricate techniques that resemble both skateboarding tricks and sprinting strategies. Originating from China, this sport has gained popularity in urban areas, with competitions drawing large crowds. Board racing not only promotes physical fitness, but also encourages a strong sense of community among participants as they share tips and cheer each other on. Could this be the next big craze in extreme sports? Meet the elephant mosquito, a surprising ally for nature. This striking insect, known for its impressive size and vibrant colors, is not the villain you might expect. Unlike many of its mosquito relatives, the elephant mosquito doesn't bite or transmit diseases, making it a non-threatening presence in our environment. Instead, this fascinating creature plays a vital role in our ecosystem by preying on the larvae of other mosquitoes. By doing so, it helps control mosquito populations and maintain a natural balance in wetlands and along rivers. You can often find these majestic mosquitoes in areas where they can thrive, such as near stagnant water. While they sparkle with colors ranging from bright greens to brilliant blues, their beauty comes with a purpose. They contribute to a healthier environment by reducing the numbers of pesky mosquitoes that can disrupt our outdoor enjoyment. Next time you spot one of these large, colorful insects buzzing around, remember they're working hard behind the scenes to keep nature in harmony. What other hidden helpers are out there? London is a train hub for over 70% of journeys. It's surprising, but over 70% of train trips in the UK either kick off or wrap up in London. This means that the city is not just a destination, but also a vital link for commuters, tourists, and travelers from all around. Think about it. Whether you're heading to work in the bustling financial districts, visiting world-famous attractions like the Tower of London, or exploring cozy towns in the countryside, trains make it easier than ever. London serves as a launching pad, connecting people to various destinations across the nation. With its major train stations like King's Cross and Paddington, the capital plays a crucial role in keeping people moving. So next time you hop on a train, just remember how important London is to your journey. Isn't it fascinating how one city can connect so many places? You might be surprised by winter's icy highways. In regions like Siberia, Canada, and Alaska, extreme winter conditions create natural roads on frozen lakes and rivers. These icy highways allow people to transport equipment and connect isolated communities, proving essential for survival and trade. As temperatures plummet, the water's surface freezes thick enough to support vehicles, transforming empty expanses into bustling routes. These winter roads play a crucial role, enabling delivery of goods like food and fuel when traditional roads are snowbound. Imagine driving across a frozen lake surrounded by stunning snowy landscapes. However, these icy trails aren't without risks. It's vital for travelers to check ice thickness and weather conditions. This unique blend of nature and necessity showcases human ingenuity in adapting to extreme climates, making life a little easier during the coldest months. Have you ever seen a frozen lake turned into a highway? Did you know beavers engineer nature's waterways? These remarkable creatures are not just cute, they are skilled builders. Beavers construct intricate dams and lodges that play a crucial role in their ecosystems. Their engineering skills help create wetland habitats, which benefit many other species by providing safe places to live and breed. But that's not all. Beavers have a fascinating adaptation that sets them apart: transparent second eyelids, known as nictitating membranes. These membranes protect their eyes while they swim underwater, allowing them to see clearly even when submerged. When a beaver dives into a stream, its nictitating membranes close over its eyes, ensuring that it can navigate with ease while avoiding potential threats. This unique feature, combined with their amazing building abilities, highlights how well-adapted beavers are to their environments. Next time you pass a river, keep an eye out for these industrious engineers creating their own little ecosystems. Want to learn more about their incredible lifestyles? Did you know Ashrita Furman broke over 600 records? This incredible feat earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records, where he holds the title for the most records ever set and broken. Since 1979, Furman has gone beyond ordinary limits, driven by inspiration from a spiritual teacher who urged him to explore the bounds of human potential. His unique achievements are anything but typical. They include slicing watermelons on his stomach in just 1 minute and climbing Mount Fuji on a pogo stick. Furman's passion showcases not just his adventurous spirit, but also his commitment to creativity and determination. Along the way, he's not only entertained the world, but inspired countless others to think outside the box. With over 600 titles, Furman continues to challenge his limits and redefine what it means to be record-breaking. What will he accomplish next? Let's uncover the truth about the flash crash. In 2010, a sudden plunge in the U.S. stock market caught everyone off guard, leading to a staggering $1 trillion loss in just minutes. At the center of this financial storm was Navinder Sarao, an autistic man from London, who had devised a clever plan involving custom algorithms. Over 5 years, Sarao managed to stay one step ahead of high-frequency traders by tricking them into making poor trades. His skills in programming and market analysis allowed him to profit a whopping $40 million while playing a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. But how did Sarao accomplish this? He analyzed market behavior, exploiting tiny fluctuations to create a profitable strategy. His story highlights both the brilliance and the pitfalls of modern trading practices, sparking discussions about ethics in finance and the role technology plays in our economic systems. Could Sarao's actions redefine our understanding of market manipulation? Did you know music tells stories of the divine? In many cultures, the Son of God represents not just a figure of worship, but also an emotive powerhouse, often leading songs that capture the hearts of listeners. These songs paint vivid pictures of struggle, hope, and redemption, showing how deeply intertwined music and storytelling can be. Through melodies and lyrics, the Son of God conveys feelings that resonate with human experiences, allowing people to connect with their faith on a personal level. From ancient hymns to modern worship songs, the themes remain the same: love, sacrifice, and the journey of life. This connection emphasizes how music can transcend language and cultural barriers, uniting individuals in shared emotion and belief. It's fascinating to think about how these musical stories shape our understanding of spirituality and community. By tapping into this profound relationship between sound and story, we can better appreciate how music serves not only as a joyful expression, but also as a means of conveying deep narratives about life's greatest mysteries.